Shri Mahaganapathy Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Padavallabha, Narsimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha.
My question regarding bhajans, singing bhajans prayers, coming from the culture that I do, I have great affection for Swamiji's bhajans, as Swamiji knows. And I have a general meaning when we have been given those meanings of bhajans. My question is, I don't know what each of these words means as I'm singing them. Some I do. And I, from time to time, hear that it's meaningless if we don't know what we're singing. My question is, as I learn these songs, these bhajans, these prayers, these gifts that you have given us, when this janma is finished, if I have those memorized, if I have those established in this mind, in this intellect, when this janma ends, will my ability to recite those continue to be there, and with that name form, with the sound, not having this garbage that this body carries along with it, will I know what those sounds mean? Will I be able to recite those? And will I know when I recite those bhajans, these songs, these prayers, will that knowledge be revealed to me after this body is gone?
Okay. Anybody, any devotees capable to give answer? Try to give answer.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
No, okay. Ramesh Maharaj. Come on, take mic. Come on here. You will try to...
Jai Guru Datta. It's a very interesting question, and with the blessings of Sri Swamiji, I'll try to answer this. I think what we learn in this life, the knowledge we acquire, will definitely go with us in the next life. And it will help also determine where we are born, in what family we are born, and our status in the next birth. So I think we'll all benefit from everything that we are doing here. It is karma and reincarnation. How we live on this earth, the karmas we perform in this earth will determine our life in the next birth. That's the short answer. Thanks.
Jai Guru Datta. It will accrue for the next birth. But at what level it will accrue is the question. A person performs several types of karma in this birth, and they have got mixed reactions, and then they go into the next generation, next birth. The combination or composition of the karma structure is the influencing factor in the next birth. Suppose the sattva guna is higher, and the next life reflects that part of the personality. And the rajoguna is higher, and this particular aspect, suppose the bhajan singing, other things, is a sattva aspect of it, and it is comparatively less, then the dominance of the rajoguna characters will be more, and it may reflect to some extent later on. But it may be that birth or the next birth. Thank you.
Jai Guru Datta. In Dattadarshanam there is a story of Saptodaharani, it's called. Swamiji illustrates a person that takes several births, and each time he is born into a more learned, more blessed family, where all the teachings come to him in the childhood itself. So what you have learned in this birth are there with you in this birth. But once the body is gone, it has to be relearned when you are born. And the relearning takes place in a good environment, in a learning environment. And that is what your karma provides. Jai Guru.
Yes, I appreciate everything that's said, but in our prayers, in what Swamiji tells us, I don't want another birth. I mean, from everything that Swamiji tells us, he's come into our lives if we surrender to his lotus feet, if we do what he tells us, then what he's telling us is that we're free of this cycle of birth and death. And I don't think I'm wrong and mistaken in what I'm reading. And so yes, we take births over and over and over again, but he has found and brought us to him. It's not a matter of another birth. I mean, I'm not expecting that I should have to take another birth because he's telling me that here we are. And so, and I read in Puranic literature and all Mahabharata, the Bhagavatam, these numerous worlds that are available to us. Beautiful, beautiful worlds that are available to us. I want nothing other than to be with my Sadguru always. But I learn these bhajans and prayers, and when these sounds are recited on that basic level, it seems as though there should be some ability for that to open up and be able to see and have that knowledge even without this body. There is intellect, there's buddhi. So that's what I want to know is, okay, I don't necessarily know what they mean now, but when this is finished, I just want to know. I want to experience that finest level. I want to now be free of the fear of that knowledge, because it's terrifying in this time. And it's only by grace of Swamiji that allays and lets that fear go.
Yes. That your answer, nobody gives the answer, only Swamiji gives only. That's I understand. That's between me and you only. That's the personal question, I think that is. Atman.